Lady Rose the name, now you know. Taking you places wherever we go. News you can use, truth in the flow, and real talk on your favorite shows. Ooh, it's Lady Rose, catch the vibe, come on, let's roll. From travel tips to all the tea, she's breaking it down so effortlessly. So hit that like, don't miss a beat. Lady Rose World, it's fire, it's sweet. Ooh, it's Lady Rose, catch the vibe, come on, let's roll. From travel tips to all the tea, she's breaking it down so effortlessly. So hit that like, don't miss a beat. Lady Rose World, it's fire, it's sweet. Yeah. Lady Rose the name, now you know. Taking you places wherever we go. News you can use, truth in the flow, and real talk on your favorite shows. Ooh, it's Lady Rose, catch the vibe, come on, let's roll. From travel tips to all the tea, she's breaking it down so effortlessly. So hit that like, don't miss a beat. Lady Rose World, it's fire, it's sweet. Yeah.
Hello, let me move myself over to the big screen. There we go. I bought this new gadget. Honey. Let's see if it's going to work. There we go. I think that's better. Hey, y'all. Good evening. Thank you guys for coming into the chat. Brown Girls Rock, Miss AKA 1908. Yes, ma'am. You better rep. Miss P834, happy Wednesday to you. Did I miss anybody? Living for me 75. I will never ever forget to mention you. And Terry, hello, good evening, everybody. Thanks for coming into the live. Just trying to make sure I got everything up. I have been ripping and running. Thank you, Miss AKA. Please like the video. Please share the video. Tonight is ladies' night. We just gonna talk. Gentlemen, whatever y'all want to be, adult night is what it's gonna be. We're just gonna talk. We're gonna be candid. We're gonna be open. I'm gonna share some things with you guys that I just want to be candid about because I'm tired, sick and tired of being sick and tired, but I'm tired of the drama. And I think it's time that we move on. I think sometimes we have to tell the truth, lay some things out, and let the chips fall where they may. Happy Wednesday to you. Good evening, Brown Girls Rocks. Miss P, yes, happy evening. Look, Miss AK gonna speak to everybody. Good evening, living for me. That song is fire, is it? Thank you. Please hit the like button. Please share if you would like. Terry, good evening. So good to see you back over here today. Hello, Ariel. Thank you. I will not forget you either. You're such a pretty young lady. Ladies in the building, I love that. We sick of it. Is right. Brown Girls Rock said, y'all, them kids about took me out at the fair, but I made it to the line. We actually were supposed to go to the fair on Monday, and my youngest grandbaby got sick, and it was like, woo, we ain't got to go to that. Praise you, the Lord. But my oldest grandson has called me every day. What day we going to the fair? What day we going to go back? We got to make that day up. So I take them every year. I'm not going to let this year pass and not take them to the fair. But I heard it wasn't that many people out there this year because it's been so expensive. I don't know. But we're going to go out there and we're going to see. It's me. You got to be kidding me. Something wrong with my phone. But hey, okay. You got to be kidding me. So good. I'm glad to hear from you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are doing well. Ariel, who the heck is Ariel Angel too? We don't know her, right? We do know you. We do. Thank you. You are too. When I see your face, oh, thank you. You know, my mom, All of her cousins, they all looked alike. And one of her cousins, after one of her cousins passed away, her son would like go by and see mama. He would say, I just want to look at your face. You look so much like my mama. So we all got a twin somewhere. I won't be going back. Really? Was it that bad? Well, you got to tell me about it, Brown Girls Rock. I do only one day out of a year. We normally do like that last weekend, but it's always so packed. So I thought maybe if we went a little bit sooner, it wouldn't be as packed. And this week kids are out for fall break, so I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy out there. Pretty girl, pretty Riri speaks. Bad girl Riri. Yeah, so glad to see you. Hey, Butterfly. Are you busy, Butterfly? I'm going to drop the link just in case anybody wants to come forward. But we're going to talk real candid for a moment about some things I've just seen out here in the streets and some things that my name has been brought up in that isn't necessarily true. This morning there was a lie put forward. There's been lives after lives after lives containing this drama. She said, I'm too old to be running behind children. That's how I feel about it. But I always try to give it a good run, but I take their parents with me. That's the one thing. I'll take the grandchildren, but their mothers have to go, or their dad, because I have two girls and a boy. Their mama and their daddy got to go because somebody got to keep up with the kids. Because I pay for stuff, but granny just running behind kids. I just really ain't gonna be doing all that. I ain't gonna be doing all that. I went back and read the chat today, baby. You let it real. Is that what she did? I hope she put her helmet on for this evening, as she always says. But y'all, I just want to talk a few minutes. We're gonna be very open. I wanted to open up with a scripture. The Bible says in the book of James, first chapter, 22nd verse to the 25th verse, it says, Be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves. For if any man is a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like a man observing his natural face in a mirror. For he observes himself, goes away, and immediately forgets what kind of man he was. And we all know, if you look in the mirror and you walk away, sometimes you don't see, you forget exactly what your features look like. But he who looks into the perfect law of liberty and continues in it, and is not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the word, this one will be blessed in what he does. And that pretty much sums up what I'm going to be talking about today. It's enough that we say, oh, I read the Bible, but are you applying those scriptures and those things to your daily life? Are you just reading it? Are you walking like an adult should? Because the Bible also says, when I was a child, I spake as a child, I did as a child, but when I became an adult, I put away those childish things. So are we still operating as children, or are we operating as adults? This is grown folks talk. And I want this to be something that we could talk to each other about, that we can actually lay down what we feel like adults should act like and behave like on social media. Again, I really feel like that as we grow and we mature in life, there's things that we should not be doing. There's things that we should not be saying. There are things that we should not be observing and even letting it filter our spirit, because as we grow older, the things that we do and we listen to sometimes has a tendency to weigh heavy on us, right? Sometimes you can carry other people's burdens, not intentionally, but sometimes just the weight of other people's lives and their things sometimes weigh us down. In this life, we shouldn't have to choose a side between her or him. We should be able to choose what's right. I should be able to look at a situation from what I get from each side and deduce it to be, hello, number one Buttercup. It's so good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you, blessed by God. Thanks for joining the live tonight. It's not enough just to deduce the situation. Sometimes we don't know all the sides and we can make a rush decision. But I think when you get enough of Hey, satin baby doll, loved. I'm so glad you made it too. I think when you get enough information, you should be able to make a reasonable decision to decide what the truth is, and you should be able to walk in truth. The wrong should never deter you, right? Sometimes we make decisions that sometimes we side with wrong, but once you figure out what is right, you should be able to come back, apologize, and move forward. Because we all make mistakes because we're human beings. That's just a fact of life. We are a flawed people. But again, I believe that you should be able to be able to rightly divide what's right and what's wrong. I think as adults you should. And you shouldn't have to choose a side. You should be able to look at a situation and deduce what is right and what is wrong without actually doing something that you feel like may add to the situation. Thank you, Butterfly, for coming in. I appreciate you. I need my wingman because this one I think is going to be, it's heavy on me. And I really feel like something that we need to talk about. Um, whew.
Oh,
So
absolutely, Buttercup. I'm glad I made it. I'm like, oh shit, because I'm coming from the store. I'm outside, but I'm here. I'm locked and loaded, baby. I was like,
okay,
oh shit, is Lady Roll live? Because I'm like, your time is different from mine. So I'm glad
yeah,
I made it on time, baby. But go
okay,
ahead. I'm right here, baby.
okay, yeah. Can y'all hear me? She said she thought her phone was acting up. Was something going on? Was it my end? Okay, okay. Um, so the one thing I have found, and I think around March, I think this started in March. There was a situation. What she say? And we're hearing the word right now. All right. Um, there was a situation that happened between Miss Wanda, showing up Miss Wanda, and Anthony Lofties. As many of you know, I am a member of Butterfly's Mod Squad. And the Mod Squad, we do have our own little area where we discuss with each other things. And we, believe it or not, we be in there laughing and talking about crap we find on TikTok and Instagram all day long. And some of the stuff we find be super hilarious. We share with each other things that we expect people who will respect us to keep to themselves, not share with the world. Originally, we had a chat that was started by another member of the Mod Squad who's no longer a member of the Mod Squad. And she took some information that was said in the chat and shared it with another content creator. And that information was flipped and twisted. I can tell you exactly what the information was. We talked about the conversation and the issue with Anthony going to Bessemer for the taping of Miss Wanda's food truck. And I had shared how I felt like it was so disheartening to know that he had recorded that situation. And I felt like it was dangerous and he was dangerous because this wasn't the first time. He had done this several times with recording incidents that he went to see. I also made a comment that um I didn't think him and Miss Wanda had any, I didn't think they had a relationship or were friends. And someone responded with, there was someone who kind of connected them together. There was no names mentioned, nothing else. That was what I said. That was it. Next thing we know, the recording of the conversation, because we were typing it, the other person was speaking, the content creator played it on her live. Okay. I also want to, let me use my fair use real quick because I'm going to be playing some stuff. Fair use disclaimer. Some material in this video is used under U.S. copyright fair use section 107 for purposes such as commentary, criticism, news reporting, and educating. Today, we're going to be doing some commentary. We're going to be doing some criticism, very little news reporting, but we hope we will be educating you on just some behaviors of things I've seen on YouTube. These are my opinions. Remember, everything is my opinion. It is strictly for entertainment purposes with a little bit of honesty tonight. Well, a lot of honesty. Tonight, we are going to hopefully knock down some walls and really, really get to the gist of what people have done. In that conversation, again, no names were mentioned. So the person who played it really, really good afternoon. Well, good evening, Khadijah. Thanks for joining. The person who played it really, really inserted themselves because their name was not mentioned. Period. I'm being very, very honest. Name wasn't mentioned at all. And from that point on, Butterfly became a target. I'm not gonna play all of these because I have a lot of receipts. A lot of receipts. I'm not gonna play them. I'm not gonna play all of them. I'm gonna play a couple, okay? Just because I didn't feel like changing up the format of the videos. So I'm just gonna play a few videos. But that snowballed into Butterfly coming between somebody and Wanda, and it just went on and on and on. It just went on and on and on. And then as we thought the situation was dying down, it like sparked back up, like just a fire. Once you think you have it out, the fire ignites again. And I think that's happened over and over. I got 29 people in the chat. Please like up the live. I know y'all just came over here.
Please hit the free 99 like. Y'all came over here to get the tea. We're going to be debunk the lies. Listen, please, Buttercups. Please. And if you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Let's help get my baby to her first 200 subscribers. Let's go, Buttercups. Yeah. I'm sorry. Daddy, well, we got to come up with a name for us over here. But y'all hit that like button, please, and thank you.
Thank you.
And hold up, Lady Ro. I'm gonna go out and come back in because I didn't get to share you on my community wall, so everybody know that we over here. So let me go do that, and I'm gonna come right back, and you keep going. But drop the link in the chat for me for when I come back because it might not be there when I come back. All right, baby.
Okay. So with that being said, Butterfly, it would die down again, like I said, and it would flame. So March, it was, oh, she struck my channel. She had my whole entire page shut down, which was all a lie. Alicia, thanks for joining the chat. She had my entire page shut down. I had your page shut down, girl. I don't even watch you. But hey, if that's what you want to believe. So I just felt like it was beneath me. It was very beneath me. So I felt like I did not want to respond. And so I didn't respond because I don't have to respond. But I feel like at this point, I need to respond. I have a page. I'm creating my own lane over here. So I need to respond. Let's see who else is coming in new. Hello, Chanel. Nice to meet you. Chanel Marshall. I love that. I love the name Chanel, period. Hello, Michelle. I had extremely, really? I wonder why. Only 6 likes and 29 in the building. Please like the video. I know that more than 6 people have to like me on this stupid YouTube. This is just social media. This isn't real life. So please like the like. Hello, Lucy. Oh, there's Lucy. Good to see you. I love the name Chanel. When I tell you my granddog's name is Chanel, but if I had another baby, my baby would have been named Chanel. But back to what we were saying. What I was saying is that there was a plethora of lies. Oh, she struck my channel. Butterfly is the reason why me and Miss Wanda didn't talking. Oh, Lady Rose, the reason why me and Miss Wanda isn't talking, and it just went on and on. So from March to May to June, July, September, and now we're in October, and this crap is ignorant. It is so ignorant. It is so low vibrational. It is so childish. That's why I said, let's chat. Grown people conversation. If you're a child, please exit out of the chat. But I'm going to play you a video real quick. It's altered, but it has a date stamp on it. So you will know exactly when this video came out. Is Butterfly back yet? I don't see her. Let's go.
She wait till she get on behind the scenes with Butterfly. But when she don't take this stuff to her own page, then she always got to say something about Bree and Shayna and all this behind the scenes.
Oh, that's a lie. I ain't talked about Bree or Shayna behind the scenes. Those are her friends, right? I don't have nothing against Bree and Shayna, but Bree came at me on Prosperity's chat. But let me keep on top playing it, and then I'll explain more to you.
But remember, if I'm not there, somebody's looking. And Lady Rowe got a lot to say. And Lady Rowe, it was also a downfall for Butterfly because Butterfly didn't cause no problems with the people that was in the LA, Love and Maritinesville sector. She started turning on everybody close to Butterfly. Maybe you were jealous. Maybe you were jealous of the people close to Butterfly. Now that you got Butterfly to yourself, how you feel, baby? Because I felt you had a lot to do with me and Butterfly's demise. I feel like you had a lot to do with Butterfly and a lot of people's demise. Remember when you came over the Prosperity page trying to start trouble? Where you at, Lady Rowe? Come on, Lady Rowe must mean something.
Okay. I don't know if Butterfly's back, but let me drop that link back in the chat so she can get back in if she is. So here we go with this this bull, because this is bull. This was an antagonization to try to get me to come out and address them. For what? You've already made up in your mind that I have done something that didn't make sense, right? It doesn't make sense, and I've done it. We'll play it one more time so y'all can hear this again.
Stuff to her own page. She don't take this to her own page with Butterfly. She wait till she get on behind the scenes with Butterfly. But when she don't take this stuff to her own page, she don't take this to her own page.
You said something's going on with the live. I wonder what it is. Is the live playing okay? Because I have a signal. Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. If you can't, I'll see what's going on. Oh, it's YouTube. Okay. All right. Girl, tell them to chop away. It's probably AT&T chopping away. Oh, so y'all can hear me. I couldn't get in. Maybe YouTube. We can hear you. Okay, great. So we're going to play this one more time so I can go ahead and go and tell you what I feel.
We got to say something about Bree and Shayna and all this behind the scenes. But remember, if I'm not there, somebody's looking. And Lady Rowe got a lot to say. And Lady Rowe, it was also a downfall for Butterfly because Butterfly didn't.
Okay, so y'all heard that, right? I was a downfall of Butterfly. I'm always talking behind the scenes. I think everybody talks behind the scenes. We all have a life outside of YouTube. And then if we have friends that we text each other with, I want y'all to hear what she's saying. I want y'all to understand the magnitude of this stupidity, because this is stupid.
Cause no problems with the people that was in the LA, Love and Maritinesville sector. She started turning on everybody close to Butterfly. Maybe you were jealous.
I don't know who I turned on. I haven't turned on a soul. Not one. Hey, Shayna, I haven't turned on a soul, right? Because I don't care about these people on YouTube. This is social media. You know what social media is for? It is for socializing. That is what it's for. You socialize.
Maybe you were jealous of the people close to Butterfly. Now that you got Butterfly to yourself, how you...
That's what it was. I was jealous. I was jealous of Butterfly, even though you say Butterfly don't take a bath and Butterfly walks the streets and she got chicklet teeth. But now you want to deduce me to being jealous of Butterfly. Girl, make up your mind.
Feel, baby? Because I felt you had a lot to do with me and Butterfly's demise. I feel like you had...
I had a lot to do with her and Butterfly's demise. How, Sway? How? How is you cool?
A lot to do with Butterfly and a lot of people's demise. Remember when you came over to Prosperity?
It was me. It was me that told Misbehaving to do what she did. It was me that told Wanda to do what she did to Ant. It was me. It was me. It was all me, okay?
Page trying to start trouble.
I went on Prosperity's page because somebody else was in Prosperity's live. I was getting ready to go to church on a Wednesday night. Someone else was in Prosperity's live and sent me a text and said, hey, Prosperity is calling for you. So I went over there. You call my name. Here I am. I heard you bitches was looking for me. Bitch, here I go. So that's why I went over there. Let's go ahead.
Where you at,
But
Lady
I went
Ro?
over there to cause trouble.
Come on, Lady Ro must mean something.
Lady Ro means just what it says. Lady Ro. I'm a lady in my row. All right, y'all. Let's get on out of there, because that to me was dumb, immature, childish, and weird. Weird. That's just one receipt that I had. I don't know who I got. Yeah. One receipt. You said I see you live, but I can't hear. Can you see, Michelle? Can you like go out and come back in, and maybe it will let you see or let you hear what we're talking about? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this thing tonight. But guess what? The story will be told if I have to come back and redo it. It will be told. I didn't know all that was all that. It was more Brown Girls Rock. That's just a smidget. My name has been called Lady Ro, Lady Ro, Lady Ro, Lady Ro, Lady Ro. Like I said, I have a I think it's over there. I actually went and bought a hard drive because I have a MacBook. Went and bought a hard drive because I didn't want all that crap on my computer, so that I could store receipts in. I ain't walk around say, "Oh, I ain't doing none of that." I have a hard drive that I purchased to put that stuff in. I ain't gonna do all that. Yeah, all of that was said. Please hit the like button, please. It's lagging. Is YouTube acting up? Okay. Oh man, I hate that. I didn't know stuff popped off during the summer. It actually popped off in March. It was way before summer. It traveled through the summer, and it's still going on today. But it's all a ball of lies. It's all a bunch of lies.
Turn.
Right here. I want y'all
And
to
here.
This is my girl right here. Her name, she is on, you can find on TikTok. This is Rashonda Lyons, but
Okay.
baby, I love her.
You're gonna follow this road all the way down. You're gonna take a sharp left. Okay. Up here, past this tree here. Okay. Once you get up here, you're gonna take another sharp turn. And over here, this is where you have me fucked up at. Right here in this place.
Right there.
Because I never asked you for your opinion. I don't care.
That's where you got me messed up, right there in that place, right there, where she just marked. Because at the end of the day, I didn't do anything. Absolutely nothing. I hope Butterfly's not having a hard time getting back into the live. I hope she's not. Let me see if she sent me a message, because it may be the problem. Bad girl Riri, are you in? Yes, she's here. Okay. Butterfly hasn't said anything. Terry, do you hear Mr.? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. She may be having a hard time getting back in, but she hadn't posted anything, because I would have thought she would have sent me a message, but she hadn't posted anything. So I don't know. Do you hear me? I see you on the live, but I don't hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, y'all let's play the second receipt, because I only pulled out 2 receipts. And then with the second receipt, I got a little bit of something else I want to play with it. Where did my receipt go? Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Fuck with me.
Here we go.
Strike my page and take it down. I have submitted a long ledger.
So you see that the first receipt I showed was June the 2nd, right? We're a whole month and 8 days later, we're still playing this bullshit.
Of content creators who tried to fuck with me and my page. Yesterday, a content creator went on her page, because I know she in the bushes. And you was going to talk about Essence. And you had your face up there. And you know what I did? Screenshot.
Screenshot. Make sure you get which side you want. This one, which one? And this is my real hair. What you want? Girl, you are a mentally ill patient.
Your URL when you try to strike me frivolously.
Now she has my URL because I tried to strike her. Girl, you got somebody else URL because I ain't tried to strike you. I don't care that much about you. I literally don't.
I am handling things in the back channel. You will not fuck.
You handle all the things in the back channel, baby. All of the things. You handle all of them. Good job.
With me without my permission and get a condom when you plan on fucking me.
A condom? Girl, I don't play with girls. What's wrong with you? I have friends that are girls. I screwed my husband. He's a gentleman. He's a man. He's a tall man. He's like 6'4". He's all for me. I've had him for like 20-some years. He's mine. I belong to him and him only. So you tell your husband to get a condom because we don't want him to have anything or get anything from you. So you telling me to get a condom to do it. I'm really just going through these receipts. I recorded them, but y'all, I really didn't listen to them because they are too disgusting for me. Beneath me, as I said.
So I just want y'all to know, let me go on the PBE page because
that's the end of it. That's the end of that one, honey. But I want you to show something. I just want to show you a receipt. This is me. This is my page, right? 3 months ago, I went to Essence Festival, and y'all know that I had not posted anything about me being at S. Well, I did post something in the shorts, but I hadn't shown any pictures of me or anything. So I decided to post a picture, introduce myself because I want to start my page. And then, of course, I put this up to do a live, and I did a Let's Chat about Essence Festival. She went and saw it. Apparently, when I opened up the live, she took a picture. Girl, I don't give a damn about you taking no picture. I hope you framed it. Most people would love to have a framed picture of me. Put it on your wall, share it with your family. Girl, you sound like her. This is all I have to say. Stalker. You are a stalker. You're lucky I didn't put the law in your life. You are seriously lucky because the cyberbullying and the stalking you've done has been crazy. Crazy. I had decided I was going to do this on yesterday, and I didn't do it on yesterday because I thought I don't want to address this. I just felt like, here go Miss AKA. I did not want to address it because, again, I feel like it's beneath me. I am so much better than this. I don't understand how people who go to someone's live, they believe them and know that they're lying. If you cannot put 2 and 2 together and it equal 4, that is a lie, right? It just automatically is wrong. It's just automatically wrong. I'm going to show you some of the things that I found that you guys believe. She has been on her page. There's some type of lawsuit going on, and she's been telling people, I have a stack of papers here. I don't know what they are. It's just some bull crap. I ain't going to pull them out. Let's see what I got over here. These some blank paper this don't even matter. These just some papers, right? So she be over there playing with papers, and y'all, I got papers on everybody, and this is what she's showing y'all. Receipts. This is what she's showing y'all, but she's showing y'all so fast, and y'all too silly to understand. This lady is pulling your leg. This is a receipt from a grocery store. This is a receipt from Lowe's. This is what she doing to y'all. And y'all believe in this crap. I want to shake some of y'all and say, wake up. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you believe in someone who's telling you they got receipts and they showing you their Lowe's receipts from. Y'all know I ain't lying because y'all know this headboard. Y'all see it every day. Y'all see this every day. These are grocery store. This one is a grocery store receipt. I cropped it so you can't see it all because of the name on it. This one's blank. It's fuzzy, but you can see the name Lowe's on it, right? I'm tired. I really am. I really am tired. I want my name removed out of the stupidity. And I want to be left the fuck alone. Period. I want to be left alone. I want you to leave me alone. This is the only warning I'm going to give. I have 2 cousins that are attorneys, and I've already been advised on what to do. I'm tired. I'm over it. I'm over you. I did not come on YouTube to have a beef with somebody about something that I don't know nothing about. That is not what I came to YouTube for. That is not what I came over here to have a good time. I came over here to talk about things that I find funny, important, that I can share with others. I came over here to even share some of the things that I feel are educational. And I came over here for other people to educate me on what they know. I did not come over here for this. I didn't come over here for this. But I want to play this. I want to make sure y'all understand. And I only have a few receipts. I only posted a few receipts, but I got plenty of receipts. And but I'm gonna play these. I got some more stuff I want to show y'all tonight. I want to play this one more time.
Take it down. Strike my page and take it down. I have submitted a long ledger of content creators who tried to fuck with me and my page. Yesterday, a content creator went on her page because I know she in the bushes. And you was going to talk about essence. And you had your face up there. And you know what I did? Screenshot.
You a fucking stalker. You're a stalker. People go to jail for stalking. People go to prison for stalking. Cyberbullying is against the law. Don't think I know my rights. Trust me, I know them. I'm not going to leave you, Michelle. I'm not going to leave you too. I'm just tired. I'm tired of the crap. I do not want to be a part of the drama. I don't have to be, because a lie is a lie. It's a lie. She went over there and told those people that I had struck her page. I never struck her page. I don't care that much about her to strike her page. In fact, at one point, I liked her. Her and Butterfly, again, I thought she was pretty cool. Then I saw her just flip out on Miss Wanda, and I thought, what the hell happened? Then all of a sudden, my name got thrown in it. I'm like, I'm watching her live, and she says, Lady Rowe. And I said, what'd I do? How'd I get in this? Lady Rowe was the demise of me and Butterfly. Okay. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how I became the demise of you and Butterfly. I'm going to submit a long ledger or girl. Well, I guess I needed that laugh. She forgets there are people with real lives and real attorneys. Exactly. I have 2 cousins that are my age that are practicing law right now. And I've spoken to both of them. You can Google them if you want to. You want to go? I'm sure you say you go and get everybody's information, do some Google searches on them and find out who they are. So find out who my cousins are. He just goes to show it's the truth. In one of the other CC's live, when they said when she gets out of one bed, she gets started. Baby, I'm gonna play that in a minute too. There was no reason to target me. None. I did nothing. I had done nothing. But the first class she told it was Wanda. I don't know who it is. Here's what I know it ain't. Who it ain't. It ain't me. It ain't me. Yes, though none of it makes sense. None of it. Not one bit. It was all a lie. You say you don't have that's okay. I don't want to beef. Sorry. I don't want to beef. I don't want to be a part of your beef at all. Period. I don't want no condoms to screw you with. I don't want to be around you. I've never been in your presence. I've never talked to you on a phone. I've never had a conversation other than over a chat with you on Facebook. On YouTube where everybody can see it. I've never had a chat with you other than being here on this thing. I've never had another chat with you. So why in the world would you be lying on me? Are you jealous? What's the reason? And I really hate to say that. I hate to say that another woman is jealous of another woman, but maybe you are. Maybe that's the reason why you've fallen out with everybody behind Miss Wanda. Because I ain't fell out with nobody. I don't have nobody to fall out with. Y'all mad at me. I ain't mad at y'all. For what? You ain't did nothing to me. I ain't done nothing to you. Anything you're talking about is a fig. But these are the receipts you're going to show us. Show us that receipt right there. I'm gonna start showing some receipts too. I got some receipts. I got some receipts right here. These are my receipts. I don't want to put that up there. Is this? Yeah, these are old. Yeah, here's the receipts. Here's the receipts. I got the receipts, and I got my attorney. My attorney. Here's my receipt of the attorney. Girl, please stop lying to people. Stop. Said, hey, Lady Roy. And Chad back from vacation. I left before it hit the fan with one that's still going on. Deidre, Chad. If you only knew. If you only knew. But these are receipts I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you some Lowe's. I'm going to show you some grocery store receipts. I'm sure these receipts are for CPA or some sort. But this right here is all game. This game. This is game. This is game. And y'all ain't picking up on the game. Are y'all okay? Y'all ain't picking up what she putting down. She putting game on y'all, and y'all sitting up here soaking it in like a sponge, and get out here and regurgitate this stuff. Oh, and then today you get on here and you tell a story about your son. I feel so sorry for your son. I feel so sorry that he doesn't have anyone, because if this is how you live your life, he doesn't have anyone to look up to. He has no one to pattern his life after. No one to look forward to. Get real. I raised 3 kids. Guess what? I lived a life so they could look at their mama and be okay. Remember one time my daughter came to me and she said, all my friends, they like you, mama. I was like, is that a bad thing? Oh, no, Mom. One of my friends, he told me, your mama sure is pretty. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm going to try not to come around if that makes you embarrassed. Because I want to be someone that my children can look up to, can call on the phone and feel like if there's an issue they can talk to. And I think every mother should be patterning her life after that same thing. Pick up the phone, call me, child, if there's an issue. And I understand children do things that we don't always agree with. Getting hooked on drugs, making decisions that have nothing to do with the parent. But you need to be someone that child can look up to and pattern their life after. Be an example. This ain't an example. Playing on this YouTube and causing beefs is not an example. Children need a role model. I don't care if they're adults. Your children never get off your lap. They never get off your lap. My auntie used to say when they little, they sit on your lap. When they get old, they sit on your heart. And I can say that with confidence because my children sit on my heart. They sit on my heart because I love them. And I love them enough that if they come to me and say, Mama, this hurt me, I can apologize. And I can say, baby, let's fix it. Whatever it is, let's fix it. They don't always do things right, but I'm going to be that role model. And I'm going to tell them the truth, whether they like it or not, because I'm going to be mama. But I want to be a role model for my children. I work hard, and I love to see my children working hard. It makes me puff my chest out to see my babies working hard, getting their degrees and making good money. That makes me feel good. Because you know what? They told me, Mama, I saw you working hard. There was a comment said that Wanda shouldn't have to lean on her daughter to pay for a hotel when she come to town. But I will say this. I raised my kids. I put my all into them. Even now, when we go out to dinner, I'll open up my wallet. But I guarantee you one thing. When my babies say, Mom, I got it, guess what I do? I close my wallet back up, stuff it back in my purse, baby. I do it because those are my children. And if I can give to you, you can give to me. The Bible says that the children are to take care of the widow woman. So as you grow old, your children are supposed to take care of you. If you don't raise them to be strong individuals, they're not going to be able to take care of you. They just won't be able to take care of you. Period. They won't be able to do it. You got to give children something to seek after. I'm not saying that it's your fault or anyone's fault that your son is in the situation. I pray for your son. I pray that God heals his body, that God takes care of those kidneys, because God is the ultimate healer. The stripes that were laid on Jesus' back were for the healing of the nation. And I am believing God that your son will be healed. But I want you to leave me alone. That's what I want you to do. I want you to leave me alone. Focus on your son. Focus on your children. Focus on being a better mother for your children. When you get on this YouTube, get on here and give your commentary about what's going on in this world and leave the content creators alone. You have started beef with everybody, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Show you what I'm talking about. I don't know this lady, or I would give her credit. Some of you may know her. I don't know.
And this were put on to people. We're here to fuck with people. You caused way more fuck shit to go down than it needed to. And in the same breath, you already knew that causing this, it was purposefully done.
That's not true. But I told y'all the other day that once, one beef is over, another beef will start. I told y'all that day before yesterday. I think it was Wednesday. I told y'all.
Once one beef is over, another beef will start. Is that what's going on here? This video is old. I found this in some archives. 3 years old. I found another one from Thick Girl. I'm not going to play it. But there's a pattern with Miss Wanda. There's a pattern. Someone likes Miss Wanda, they fall out with her. It's a pattern. It's a pattern. It's a pattern. It's a pattern, y'all. It's a pattern. And I am upset. I'm not even gonna say I'm upset. I'm disappointed in adults. I'm disappointed that people have, and you know what? I forgot her name. I was intending to write it down. I'm upset that people cannot see this. I'm upset that people cannot see this and realize these are not receipts. These are not receipts. This is bullcrap. Can I describe the one with Google? Just Google her name. The person that is starting all the drama. Google her name. Just put it in the Google search on YouTube and watch what pops up. It's going to populate. Trust me. Don't even just put it in there. It's going to populate and you'll find it. It's really easy to do. Go to Lipstick Alley as well. There's a whole 20,000 pages on it. Child, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I don't know why the life of me, she got a hold of folks like that. I don't either. I don't care. Just leave me alone. Just leave me out of it. Whatever you do with them, that is, if they want to follow you like the people did Jim Jones, give them the Kool-Aid and let them drink it. Just leave me out of it. Because I ain't drinking your Kool-Aid. I'm not going to drink your Kool-Aid. I'm not going to follow you. I'm going to leave you alone because I want you to leave me alone. But every time somebody hit my text message, when they tap this phone and they say, Lady Ro, she over there talking about you, I'm coming to listen. Because I want to know what lie you got on me this time so I can put it in the bank. Put it in the bank. Put it in the bank. The bank is full. Because I hear Lady Ro, Lady Ro, Lady. I went through there today and it was Lady Ro, Lady Ro, Lady Ro, Lady Ro, Lady Ro, Lady Ro, Lady Ro. Girl. Do you not have no friends you can call? Because I have friends. I have friends I can call when I get bored. Hey, girl, what you doing? You want to go hang out? Let's ride around here to the store. Let's go here. Let's go to the mall. That's what I do when I get bored. I choose not to make up lies on people. I outgrew that when I was probably in kindergarten. I ain't never been no big liar, no way. My mom would say that. I would tell a girl, I tell on myself. So they don't need me coming in line. That just ain't me. Her name is Come Get. Yes, that is her name. Come get this commentary. That is her name. Yes, yes. Thank you, Ariel. I appreciate that. People know the truth, but they go along to get along. What you're saying. Yes, yes. You're right. You're right. And that's fine. If they enjoy that, that's fine. There's 47 people in here, Queen Script. 47 people in here. It don't bother me. They came over here to get what they wanted to get, and I gave it to them. I gave it to them. I mean, she's focused as hard on finding girl. No, yes, yes, Queen Script. Right, right. I'm sorry you've been targeted. I hadn't. Yes, I have been targeted. I don't know how. Don't know why. I have an opinion just like everybody else on YouTube. Everybody on YouTube have an opinion. If we're talking and I'm going to give my opinion just like other people give their opinion, there's no sin, no law against me having an opinion. But for someone to take my opinion and target me out of chat messages, text messages, back chats that you don't know nothing about because we kicked that person out of our chat. And baby, we have a good time in the chat. When I say a good time, we find TikToks and giggle all day long. Makes the day go by fast. That's weird. Exactly, Queen Script is super weird. I don't need that kind of money. Send me to girl. Let me slide down a pole. Exactly. It's all on this platform. It is. Ariel, it's all on this platform. Ariel is telling y'all it is here. It is not even hard to find. Just look. Like I said, if you don't look over here, go to Lipstick Alley. It's over there too. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe me. I'm telling you, you don't have to believe me. But I just wanted, thank you, Khadijah. I just wanted y'all to see the receipt queens. I just want you to see receipts. These are the receipts. We're gonna go to these receipts, this receipt. This is what I'm gonna show you. And she's a receipt queen. Yes, she's a receipt queen. This is my daughter's track. I'm making her a board with her medals and stuff from track. Yeah, here's the receipt. Here's a receipt. $753. It's a receipt. Girl, what that mean? Absolutely nothing. Some bull wanky. And you want people to go along. And they do go along with it. They go along with that silliness. And yes. Oh, she's winning. She won. Oh my God. She is the winner. Give her a medal. She ragtag and dragged her. And looking like a whole fool because ain't nobody everybody over there looking crazy because this is what she's showing you. And you believe in it. Show me the slow people, please, YouTube. Show me the slow ones. And I'm going to look at those people. Show me all the people who are slow. Show them to me, YouTube. Please show them to me. Please show them to me. Yeah, definitely pretty girl, Riri. Yeah, queen of girl. I've been on YouTube since late 2018 and you ain't lying. Thank you, Terry. I knew somebody knew besides me. She took the bait for a long time. Y'all just don't know. Ask the Mod Squad had been accused of starting stuff, but no one can say what we did. Exactly. What did we do? What have we done? Oh, me, oh, my. Yes. 8 out of girl. Queen Script. If God be for me, who can be against me? Not a person in the world. When I tell you God got my back, he got my back and he keeps my back. Child. Hey, Sunny Ray. How you doing, beautiful? Terry, Terry, not too long for me, but I was lost because it came out of nowhere, delusional. Exactly. Out of nowhere. When I tell you, when that stuff happened with Anthony and that got on there and had that crash out on Miss Wonder, I was like, what? What's happening? What happened? Oh, then she came back the next day because her mod took her receipt from our mod chat and told her that we was over there talking about it, which was a lie. We actually were just discussing Anthony recording, and I apologized to Anthony, and I apologize again on my page. Anthony, I'm sorry. I didn't know those people was doing all that craziness to you. I apologize to you because you did not deserve that. You didn't deserve somebody to be harassing you the way they were, and I was unaware that's why you were recording. I apologize, but I ain't falling for no okie doke. That ain't me. I don't play dumb. I just don't. That's okay. I know y'all didn't do nothing. Thank you, Khadijah, because people really be over there typing in the chat, oh, they are the Satan children. Satan, they are Satan worshipers. And yeah, I saw them yesterday. I told her to shut up. Girl, they had a whole live about us. A whole live 2 and 3 hours over there about butterfly. Just doing stuff unnecessarily. I'm down to only watch 2 channels. just two, Miss AKA. What about showing up Miss Wonder? I'm gonna tell you, not one later on. You're exactly who you say you are. It's refreshed. Thank you, Queen. I love me some Queen Script, y'all. I respect her to the utmost. I have a lot of respect for Queen Script. All beefs, are beefs ever resolved in this sector? This one is, because this is it. This is it. This is it. No, this, baby, this is it for me. 5-hour lives. Yes, ma'am. 5 hours. This is it for me. When I say this is it, this is it. This is not my forte. This is not what I want to do. And from the looks of it, like I said, this started in March. And we March, April, May, June, July, August, September. And we just walked into October. 8 months of this bull swanky. 8 months of it. The delusion is orchestrated and to help us create scenarios. You're right, my number one buttercup. You are so right. The scenarios. I can't watch all that mess. Over half a century on this planet, and I know the issue is stupid. It is. It's wild. It's wild. Michelle, the question is, why do they even begin? When you find out, please let us know. I would love to know too. I'd want to know how I was, the spotlight was put on my head. How did this head get the spotlight? You had never seen me before. My page at that time was bare. It had nothing on it. I had some videos of my daughter when she was very young, but they were private when she was very young. And then I think like, was she in elementary school, middle school? She was singing in the choir, and I had recorded. I've been on YouTube a very long. If you look at my channel, I've been on here like since 2011, long time. I just never put anything over. I just came over and watched videos. I used to use it for music, but never really did anything. Then I saw that people were doing reviews, so I watched reviews. I've often said the people I watched was Jamie. That's me. I watched Erica De Niro. I watched Tabitha Brown for a very long time until she kind of went mainstream and started doing other things. Watched, several people on YouTube. And then all of a sudden I realized I started liking Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I started watching the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector. And I had disagreed with some of the other people on their content. Erica De Niro, I kind of agree with her, but she stopped covering the show because of the millimeters had went wild on her, and she was over there every day. Mel, come get your people out of my chat. And so, you need to come get your weirdos out of my chat. She would be saying that every day. So she just stopped covering it. She stopped covering it. Eddie and his wife stopped covering it. Several, Bundy Blue went behind a paywall. Jamie stopped covering it altogether. So I started looking for other people who was covering it. I didn't intend to come over here and get in this sector. I don't do beefs, especially not with people I don't know. I don't know you. Because even if we're in person and we have a beef, well, at least we can sit down and try to come to a resolve. But you making up stuff on me, that'll never be resolved. You lying? Girl, your lies will never work on me. They just don't. I don't operate like that. She needs to be studied. Oh. NASA. Triangulation. Exactly, Queen Script. It's just a triangulation. Just come on in here and this. Girl, I don't know. Sorry about all this. You don't owe me an apology, Shayna, because you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. My goal tonight, it makes no sense. Makes zero sense. Lucy Baumouth is my queen used to say. Thank you, Queen Script. I appreciate that, y'all. I'm getting ready to go on another vacation soon. Mouth makes me Miss AKA. Yeah, now she's Tabitha Politics, but she used to be oh Lord, if you hadn't said that, she used to be beautiful. Because for a long time I was still saying whatever, you're truly beautiful, you're beautiful. She used to do beauty makeup reviews and stuff. She used to show those kind of things. So that's when I started watching Tabitha. Then she slowly started easing into politics, and that's where she is now. She actually is, doing very good, has carved her own lane and is doing very well. But I have followed Tabitha for years. Like I said, I've been on YouTube since 2011 and never really did anything with my channel. Just had it sitting over here blank. I was using it to see other people. He said, excellent points. I really can't believe this crap. Yeah, it's hard to believe. Yes, I love Kia Simone. When I say sad baby dog, Kia Simone, I send her super thanks because I love me some Kia Simone. I love her. I think that she has a way of analyzing things and seeing straight through to the problem. She just does. And Kia Simone got so upset with the millimeter, she stopped reviewing the show as well. Miss AK, I've been on them channels about fashion and hair, but you're about right for the sector. I'm pretty much down to Lady Row and Butterfly. That's why I be lost a lot. Like, it's wild. It's wild. That's crazy. Did I go backwards? I think I did. This makes me miss unpopular opinion. It does. And you know what? I think unpopular opinion took a break for our own mental sanity. It gets wild over here. It gets wild over here. And you have to be one to just be able to shut out the noise and keep going forward. She's a busy person as well. She's in, has a very stressful job. So I'm sure she doesn't need this adding to her stress. I hope she does come back at least one day to just hang out with us and talk to us, because she's very knowledgeable. I don't get the BS me either. Can I put yes, give her the chair and put her in the corner. Put her in the corner. A lie doesn't care who tells it. They will lie about the lie that they lied. Exactly. My mama used to say that if you tell the truth, you never have to remember your lie. But if you lie, you got to tell another lie, and you got to tell another lie, and just compiles. And sometimes those lies get you caught up. Most of the time, they get you caught up. Most of the time, they do. Most of the time. I love Tabitha Pollard. Me too. Yeah, I caught this a little while back on Misdiagnosis. Y'all know. Anybody know me? No, I love me some Misdiagnosis. I used to go over and watch her, and because people were saying something was wrong with her, and she had a mental illness. Whatever she got, baby, she is hilarious. I'm gonna play this right here, and I hope y'all find it as funny as I did, because I laughed while I was recording it.
Cleaning out the thing, Marcella. So I got brothers and stuff, girl. I don't know who clipper these is, but Marcella, we gonna just shave right like this. That's gonna be the next video. We're gonna shave all that off because here, man. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. Because we're going to work on that thinning hair that you got up here. We're going to work on that. So tune in to the next one.
Baby, I found it hilarious. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put that on. It was so immature of me, but it was funny. It was fun. Love and Marriage Huntsville is just a nasty, toxic, negative sector, a toxic cycle for bullshit. Exactly, it definitely is. Yeah, she's funny. She is funny. I love Tabitha. Tabitha is so knowledgeable. She's able to break down politics in a way that the everyday man can understand. Some of the things that is going on in our world is hard sometimes to understand, especially when it comes to these laws and these new things that they put in place. Just like today, we're reading about Venezuela, the president giving Venezuela $20 billion of American dollars. And then we find out he actually gave them money back in, I want to say March or April. I think it was March and April. I'm not sure. But in total, he's given them $40 billion of American money. And I just feel like we miss out on so much because we don't pay attention. You ain't never lied. Me either. Rodney. Oh yeah, I love Rodney. I actually met Rodney in DC. I went to DC with my family, with my cousins. We do a girls trip every year. Went to DC and hung out. And while we were there, Candace Dillard from Real Housewives of Potomac had a concert at Sydney Winery. So I went. Rodney the Voice was there. There were so many content creators. I met some of my Twitter friends there. Had a wonderful time. Me and my niece went. When I say had a wonderful time, saw Major because he opened up for Candace, and Candace did a great job. Actually, her husband sat at the table. He actually sat directly across from me. Really nice gentleman. He was literally crying when she was singing. I had a great time. See, I go from zero to live. You do it to yourself. I can see how y'all. I can't see how y'all do it. Just ignore it. That's it. I miss unpopular. Yes, we miss unpopular opinion. Yes, indeed. I love me some Miss D. Miss D she's a hoot, y'all. If you ever go over there and watch Misdiagnosis, she is a hoot. She's hilarious. A lot of stuff she be doing is so comical because she be telling the truth and she be using them hands up on that camera. I don't know how she does it. But she gonna throw some humor in there. It's gonna be funny. But say it was funny, just funny. She be in the grocery store just having herself a good time. Said if her baby daddy would lie. She said her baby daddy will lie about the lie. Girl, you better believe a lie about the lie. And that's about the truth. Lie about I love Misdiagnosis. Exactly. I love Misdiagnosis too. I pray that God helps her in every way that she needs, that he meets every need, supplies every need. I hate that I laughed at this. He believed his own lies, baby. Ain't that wild? Now, the people they'll lie so much they do believe it. It was a Jason. Look like I couldn't for the life of me figure out why did she have on gloves? What was the reason that I think she was cleaning, wasn't she? I don't know why she had on those gloves. But I was just over there watching. I was like, what did she just say? Girl, I had to rewind it back so I could record it. That was hilarious to me. Man, I went under Tisha's last video and damn, girl, wow. And you know what? They hate her. They hate her because of the show, because they like Mel. And the thing is, why can't you like Mel and not hate on other people? I don't know. That doesn't make sense. Just because someone dislikes someone, or I don't even know if Mel dislikes Tisha, because Tisha said they were in a good place. So I'm not sure what the hate is. I haven't seen Tisha do anything to anybody, even though they keep trying to tell me that Tisha has done stuff that I haven't seen it. I don't know. Yeah, Argentina. I said Venezuela. Thank you for correcting me, Khadijah. It was Argentina that he sent 40 billion of our dollars to. But he want to lay off. Thank God that the courts stopped the layoff of the government employees today. She is extremely intelligent. She definitely is. Michelle said, I'm not a fan of Misdiagnosis. I'll have to give her another chance. I think you have to take her in bites, because there's some things she say I log off, right? But there's some things she say that are newsworthy sometimes. But she's Misdiagnosis. I really feel like at times she struggles. And I think that when people are dealing with mental issues, we have to give them grace. I don't think it's funny that anyone makes fun of someone who has mental issues. I find that totally crazy. I think that's weird that you would make fun of someone that you say has a mental illness. That don't make sense to me. This is a whole reality show. We don't know these people. Girl, exactly. We don't know these. We don't know these people. I know my neighbors. I know my family. I know my husband. I don't know these people on this TV. They on the TV. The TV. I like Mel, and I never go and be disrespectful to Tisha. It's not that serious for me. I don't dislike people to go troll me either. I might say, girl, you lying. You know, when they say things that aren't true. But I've learned even now, it ain't worth even going back and forth. I don't dislike it's wrong to just go be hateful to anyone. Yeah, I agree with that, Miss Queen Liz. I totally agree with that. As a furlough fed, I am not pleased with the generosity. Me either. I'm not furloughed, but I'm not pleased. My daughter's furloughed. It's hard, especially when you have said that you have one yourself. Girl, I'm going to leave that alone. 53 watching, 14 likes. Thank you for the 14 likes. Thank you. Thank you for those who came over here to my grown folks talk. Kids, I didn't want any children over here. Tonight, I wanted this to just, if you think like a child, I don't want you over here either. I want only adults over here. It's literally a cycle. Our comments are the same comments back then. Sector to sector, different set of people. Exactly. That's it. Just it. Bang, bang on this head. Bang, bang on this head. I like Mel, and I stay away from over there. That's right too. I stayed up here. I know you did. And Miss AKA, I thank you for that. I thank you for being present, always being present. I thank you for being who you are. You are a hoot. And I love you for being the person that you are. Miss AKA is a lady of many talents, y'all. Many talents. Just because she be in the chat, sometimes spazzing out. Trust me, this lady has a heart of gold. Of gold. This is YouTube is just another social media outlet that we get on and we just have a good time. We should be able to laugh. We should be able to, talk. We should be able to talk candidly about things that affect us, that hurt us, that bother us, and no one get on here and make fun of you. When I see adults over the age of 35 laughing at someone else's pain, I find that disgusting. In a moment of vulnerability last Tuesday, Tisha came out and talked about her cousin. People ate her up about that. And I think that's what someone addressed earlier up in the comments. And I really feel like if you in a moment of vulnerability cannot talk about it, there's something wrong with the people in your circle or the circle that you're creating. And I really feel like there has to be a way that you get a hold of that. People hating on her because of male, to me, it's just it's weird. It's weird behavior, and it's just how I feel about it. I just feel like it's weird behavior. I don't understand certain CCs. It's like when they can't keep one beef going, they have to jump in another and just do duplicable, uncalled for actions in the name of said beef. I don't understand that either, Miss Queen Liz. And I often wonder, is it the way they were raised? Did mama not do something, provide something in their lives? Daddy wasn't there. I don't know what it is, but there has to be something that draws you, because you should get tired, like, oh, this going on way too long. Because I get like that. I'll be like, oh, I'm not gonna listen to this anymore. This is weird. And even if I indulge in it at the beginning, after a while, I'll be like, okay, you need to stop. You need to get it together. You sounding crazy. Can we for a moment talk about what is considered laughing at and talking about people? I am bothered by the accusations that people are talking about children, loved one, when they are not. Okay, Michelle, you wanna step up here and explain what you mean? Now, you don't have to get on camera. Let me drop the link, just in case you do, because when we talk about laughing at children, where was it at? Can we talk for a moment about what is considered laughing at and talking about people? I'm bothered by the accusation that people are talking about children and loved ones when they are not. There was a video that was put out last week or a week before, I'm not really sure, about Mrs. Diagnosis' 11-year-old daughter. Many of you know she was committed earlier this year. And hey, Michelle, she was committed earlier this year, and they used the video of her daughter crying as a pawn to aggravate misdiagnosis. That's what I'm talking about when I say talking about children. Explain what you think, Michelle.
So I don't care for the Butterfly is talking about Empress's baby because she said you should take your child on vacation. I don't consider that talking about a person's child. I don't consider that Wanda said something about Tim. And I said something the other day like, oh, that was horrible for Wanda to say, because I was listening, I was reading in the chat from somebody saying that Wanda talked about Marcella's husband having one leg. And then I decided to go back, and listen to that Butterfly's live. And she was not talking about that man. I feel like it doesn't allow you to heal or move on to move on or not have an occasion for resentment or a grievance. Even Wanda herself said that she had no issues with Marcella's husband. And I'm hoping that didn't create further of an issue where there really was not an issue. The other thing is that nobody is laughing at people that have addiction issues or what else was there? Or mental health issues, or calling out sexual preference or anything like that. That is not true. I mean, there's so much, there's so many other issues that those are not the issues that we should stay stuck on, because you're never going to be able to heal if you really are trying to pervert an issue when it is not. And that bothers me. I hear that so many times.
I want you to elaborate on the mental health issues that you said. You said that they're not talking about they're not talking about.
Oh, yeah, okay, you're right. I don't, I'm just suggesting, I'm not saying, I don't know anything about the comment that you made earlier about misdiagnosis, because I don't, I just don't follow her. But if folks are doing that, that is wrong. I was just using that as a general class. I think that what you described with, playing a person's child, crying, and they're petrified, while their mother is being taken away because she's having a mental health episode, that is wrong. And that is making fun. That truly is making fun of a person.
Right.
I'm talking about these general, she said something about their baby. No, you didn't.
Yeah, I agree with that one. I totally agree. Taking your child on vacation instead of getting on this chat, I think was pretty much, or in doing all these videos about other people's business, I think is what she was saying. I can't speak for Butterfly, but I believe that is what her point was. I don't think she meant any harm to anyone's child. But the instance of using the crying child, that was meant to harm. That was harm.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I understand that, and I will try to find that.
Cause a episode. It can cause that person to spaz out, whereas she's trying to heal from whatever,
Yeah. I guess I'm just saying that I don't like all these, like I'm hoping that we can, like there's no occasion for resentment where there isn't one. Like if there, what I mean? Like if there is an occasion for resentment, okay. But if there is not one, don't create one.
Right. I agree with that 100%. If there's not an issue, you calling me saying, "Oh, girl, I heard her on the phone," and I agree with that, because that's what it is. When someone, and it's like wildfire, because, "Oh, she was I heard it," even if they didn't hear it, because you go in the chat and say, "Oh, you put a 1 in the chat if you heard it," and everybody clicking on 1.
Exactly. And then all of these ones are in the chat, and it's like, what? Yeah. Or stuff, like even the whole thing with a person, suffering with addiction, drug addiction. Nobody is laughing about that. Nobody is. Nobody is.
For everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Addictions are hard. They are hard. But you have to be ready to deal with, tackle it. Because when I say it's hard, it's hard. I see it every day in my job.
Yeah.
And the very fact that people are addicted to different things. It's not just drugs. Alcohol. People can be addicted to anything.
You know what? That is making fun of a person, because I've heard people, call Butterfly an alcoholic, or Miss Wanda an alcoholic, and stuff like that. And so you can't, out of the other side of your mouth, want someone to have empathy for you, and then you say horrible, nasty things about another person. To me, that is talking about a person. Because if you really felt that a person had an issue, why say something so nasty?
Here's the thing too, the hypocrisy. Because if you expect me to do something, then I expect you to do the same thing. So you cannot get on this live and you start saying, "Oh, you did this, and this," and you're doing the exact same thing. You upset about a beef that you started. But for some reason, you want people to believe that it started another way. That's not how this started. You started this. You. put that finger at you, and let's work on that, and let's move forward and heal from the inside out.
I know, yeah. Like that's why I'm saying, you know, is anything ever resolved, or is it, you know, what Marcella said in that one clip you just played, that, you know, like there's always a beef kind of in the, you know, in the chamber. So once one beef, you know, I mean, is that what it is? Is that what happens over here, or is anything? And that's why I'm saying that if, you know, like there's a path forward, can you then call things that are really not issues, not an issue?
That's true.
You know, let's level set and agree on a couple of things. Nobody thinks it's funny that a person is suffering with drug addiction. Likewise, alcohol abuse, you know, if you think that same, you know, like this alcohol should be the same way. Definitely. Disability, the same way.
Exactly. Exact same way. If you constantly, let me tell you something. What Wanda said was, at least I am not, because Wanda had, her dialect is so thick. She said, the word she said was, at least I'm not over there talking about her husband having one leg. But because of the way it all jumbled up into one, you know, that's not what she said.
I feel like she was saying that you are going up for a person that has been in a group of people that talk about the fact that your husband has one leg. She was using that as a descriptor. She was not calling her husband, you know, she wasn't saying that about her husband. And in fact, when she did have an opportunity to speak, she spoke kindly about, you know, her husband and the fact that she liked him.
Very kindly about him. Talked very kindly of him. She actually said that you know, again, that she liked him, and she even came back later and cleared it up and said she had no problem with the husband.
Yeah,
about the husband. But if people want to run with that narrative, how do you change it? You can't.
Yeah, and there's no way, right? Exactly. There's no coming back from it. You know, she said to this, and in fact, the reason why I responded in the chat is because the person who wrote it in the chat said, use the same descriptor that they're saying that she used. And I thought, oh my God, has she really said that? But they were just basically using a descriptor to describe what they said, Wanda said. I don't know. I just feel like
the video, Michelle, they actually played what she said. And then she said, like I said, her dialect is so thick that the words kind of, you know, rumble together. But she was just saying, at least I'm not over there saying anything about her husband having one leg. Like are doing, which the people that you're over here making friends with, they in the past have said that. I've heard it, and I think it's ultimately disgusting because we don't know what the issue was, the reason why he had to have an amputation. And losing a limb is never easy on anyone.
No, absolutely not. And it's nobody's business why any of that happened. I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like the point is that he's no less he's no less human than anybody else. That's my whole point is that this is not, I just hate that this kind of stuff becomes, you know, like an issue. It's not what's happened. I just really sorry to see that. That's very disappointing and hurtful.
Yeah, it is. And I really feel like that we kind of missed the mark on that by saying that it's okay. That it's okay to say that this is what she said, when in actuality it wasn't what was said. She tried to clear it up. I don't think anybody, because you know, people, they get something in their head, there's nothing you can do to change it. But I really feel like at the end of the day,
it was a matter of the way she articulated it, and she did not accurately articulate what she was saying. And so now you get to the point where she said, he said, you know, like she said this thing about this person, and she didn't.
Right. And unfortunately, it happens constantly over here in this sector. I'm gonna tell you something. In other sectors, it doesn't happen like that. Other people, they aren't over there bickering and fussing and fighting and arguing and lying and cheating on each other. They're not doing any of that. My little nephew 2.1 million followers. And you know what?
What?
Yes, his little behind over there making money and going to the bank and everywhere else he want to go every single day.
That is awesome. That is so cool. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, we're too grown for this, you know. And it is, you know, like you are a professional woman, and this stuff is beneath your privilege. Period.
Yes, it is. That's what I said. I felt like it was too. The reason why I haven't addressed it before now, I felt like it was so beneath me. Not that I think it's better than anybody, but I don't play it with beef. I don't do the beef thing. I have a license to protect, and I'm not out here being irresponsible with my license, and I'm not being irresponsible with my life and my family.
Exactly. Yeah. I have, you know, a lot to protect as well. I enjoy content, and I have found myself with a lot of time on my hands lately.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And so I
fix that situation as well, because they're gonna have to open up this government.
I know. Yeah. But IRL, you know, come and I listen, and I, you know, just analyze for myself. And I think some of this stuff is not exactly what it is. And so then people are just in their corners and angry for nothing. You know, like this is now nothing to be mad about, because really that is not what happened. So.
Exactly. I agree with that 100%. And Michelle, you have made so many great points tonight about that, because we don't want to be acting as though because if we do that, we'll be picking at everything that someone says. We'll be picking it apart. You know, and we don't want to be those type of people. We want to listen to understand. We don't want to listen to react. And I think a lot of people we're waiting for that person to say something just so we can react, whether we are reacting in the right way or the wrong way. It's just for the reaction.
And you have to listen, you know, like to the entire context of what, you know, like listen in context, and also consider, you know, that this is what this, you know, this person did not articulate it the way that they actually meant it. And so then there's no way at that point to clean it up. And then everybody's a liar, and this is a lie, and that's a lie. And oh my goodness.
Right. And I think my whole point tonight, and I hope it was conveyed, was that I was lied on, and I really wanted to clear my name.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I'm sorry that, you know, just from a point of empathy that you have gone through this.
Yeah, I just wanted to be clear of what I've dealt with, the lies I've dealt with, the stalking, because that was stalking. I'm taking a picture of you for what? Because I'm happily married. I don't do all that craziness. I feel like people do things for attention, and seeking attention for me is like the dog outside wagging his tail. I can't see it. You know, I can't see it.
Yeah.
Because again, my life is full. Life is full. My life is complete, and my life is sweet, and my joy is complete because I'm saved. I'm saved. I'm saved.
All right. That's right. Good for you. I love it. I love it.
It's a long time ago. I'm not gonna keep playing with people out here on these streets. If you want to play, you play. But leave me alone. That's all I ask.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you letting me come up, and I just hope some things can, you know, be resolved at some point. But I don't know.
I appreciate you coming up, Michelle, because I really want to make sure that we all get an understanding from each other. This is this is what I want. I want us to be able to have girl talk, because some things and we're not going to be talking about this. Like, again, we're going to, after tonight, this is going to go to bed, and we're going to bury it. We're going to put it in one of those black bags, and we're going to put it out in the yard. In fact, we may have a funeral tomorrow in the yard. We're going to bury, not to be brought up again, this foolishness, because we're going to move forward. But I want this page to be candid. I want to have open conversations about things that affect us as women throughout our day, because a lot of us don't have outlets. We don't have others to talk to. And I'm at an age now, my mother passed away, like I said, last year, but my friends are going through the stages where they're becoming caregivers, and they're looking for those outlets and needing someone to and needing someone to lean on because they're having to become caregivers to their ailing parents. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I really want this page to be about: togetherness,
Mm-hmm.
who can come together and have what I call girl talk.
Or what, like I love Saturday mornings. I'm often driving lately, but I love Saturday mornings. I want to know about what's going on with the Arkansas farmers. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what's going on with what's going on in the world. And so I think, there's a lot of room for a lot more to go on other than the mess, which also I'm not, I obviously have been up on that and listening to it. I'm interested in hearing that, but there's just a lot of room for.
Right. And I found some more information about actually, if you go to Funky Dineva's page, he actually talks about the farmers and how much money they've been getting in the last few years. In fact, on Saturday, we're going to discuss that some more. The money they have been receiving over the last few years as handouts, while the Black farmers got nothing. So we're definitely going to keep stay on that topic. I'm going to keep doing my Saturday morning chats, and I hope other people join because I feel like Saturday Scoop is a time for us to just talk about what's going on in our world and let our
Yeah, I want to know what's happening with the Arkansas farmers, though, or farmers period, everywhere in this soybean issue. Yeah.
I think
Sometimes you gotta, this is what you voted for.
Right. So. It's unfortunate because what you voted for is taking all of us are going down with this sinking ship.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but that's what's happening. We're all going down with this sinking
I
ship.
want to just share, speaking of that, Saturday I went to the Kamala Harris book tour. And so I, the talk that she had, and it was constantly interrupted by hecklers. And did you see that? Yeah, constantly. It was scary and frightening being in that auditorium with that many people and that many, because you didn't know where they were going to pop up or really what the heck they were mad about.
Right.
And so we have no idea, it was just one heckler after the next, heckling about something, being mad about something. And she did finally jump up and say, I guess that's what they're kind of showing on TV now, that I am not the president. Basically, there's nothing I can do. But I was thinking about that. This is what you all voted for. I mean, what are you so mad about? It was scary.
I had to tell someone the other day who's a Republican, y'all have everything you wanted. You wanted the president. You have the House. You have the Senate. You have everything. What do you have?
They have both houses of Congress. They have the Supreme Court.
Supreme Court. What are you complaining?
Yeah. So what are you mad about? Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, all righty. I'm going to go back and thank you very much for letting me say that. And I certainly hope some resolve happens somewhere.
Michelle, you know what? Maybe one Saturday we can get together and do a Saturday Scoop, and we could talk about some of the things that you know.
Yeah, I would love that. Yep, I would love that.
People to some of the things that they can, that they are eligible for, because we know that times are changing.
Yeah,
and maybe we can let the people know what actually changes.
I will. I would be happy to do that. Thank you.
Definitely.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Let's see what y'all are talking about over here. Miss Queen Liz, you are the first person I heard speak on that. Really? Well, what exactly are you talking about? Somebody in this or the farmers? You talking about the farmers? Okay, yeah. We did talk about the farmers on Saturday Morning Scoop, and we talked about the Arkansas farmers because they sell soy, and our president made a deal with China to sell soy. China selling, I think Asia is giving them soy. I don't know, soybeans. I forgot the whole situation. But the Arkansas farmers who sell the commodities are going broke. They're going bankrupt, and if they didn't have things from our president, then they would have to, of course, file bankruptcy. And the story just gets worse and worse and worse. But these are the same farmers who voted for this administration. I think the last election was rigged. It probably was. I totally agree with that. Paid agitators. They even sent in black votes. Girl, when I saw her stand up and she was like, "I'm not the president," and I'm thinking, what is going on here? Because you hear them talking and you hear a bunch of noise, then you hear a lot of screaming, and I'm thinking, why aren't they just sitting there? I saw Vice President Kamala Harris at Essence 2 years in a row and enjoyed her both times. Everybody in the room respected her. So to even know that happened is super sad. Like Carla said, I am not the president. Exactly. Yeah, like, Kamala said, I am not the president of the United States. Exactly. I will vote for her again. She spoke to the country the day after the greatness of our past president. Yeah, you would vote for her again. I would too, probably, if she ran. Kamala said she's not the president, and she is. Child, when I say, I just wonder who they're going to get to run. I wonder, will she run again? Probably not, though, because they treated her pretty bad. Shame on the women who voted against their own rights, but we digress. Because at the end of the day, centuries in history has told us that they will vote against their own rights. They will vote against their own self-preservation because they vote with their husband or so forth and so on. I saw a video this morning said, it's from this Caucasian lady. She said, honey, if you have a husband who's a GOP, divorce him. If he's a member of the GOP, divorce him today. Live your life. So it's unfortunate. What are they mad at? What are they expecting Kamala to do? She is exactly. I couldn't understand that one either. Later, I don't know you personally, but in the year I've heard your opinion, you do not deserve the intentional target placement. Thank you. And I just wanted to get out here and just make it known what was done to me. Why I have not, because the first video I played, which was where you at? That was just trying to get me to come out. I don't fall for that crap, girl. What you say don't do nothing for me. It don't pay my mortgage. It don't buy me no cars because my cars are paid for, but it won't buy me no new car. It's not going to help me buy no groceries at this house. It's not going to help the light bill be paid. It's not going to keep the water on. It's not going to take care of my rental property. It's not going to do none of that. You just running your mouth. Bloop, 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 bloop. All I hear is blah, 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 blah. Like on Charlie Brown, the Peanuts. Yeah, that's what I hear. Our stories are researched. I love Miss AKA. When I say that's my girl. China boycotting us thanks to this dude. And that's scary. Khadija. That's scary. China is technology central of the world. Those voters voted for him twice. He did them dirty in the 2020 president presidency, and they voted for exactly. But guess what? The whole story is to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and now you need to pull yourself up by your bootstraps because that's what you wanted. Ain't that what you was telling the people to do that was on government aid? Now you want some government aid. The soybean issue is super serious. We sold 18 billion in soybeans last year, and the nothing this year. Right? They're really hurting. This isn't a joke. This is serious. This is serious business. I can appreciate your new journalistic integrity. Well, thank you. I just feel like that if you're gonna talk about something, you should know a little bit of something about it, do a little bit of research, and be able to speak to the topic. Hey, I said what you would, what you would. Is this I said what I said? Hey, lady, how you doing? She said she may run again. Oh, I hope she does. I said what you wouldn't. I'm glad to see you tonight. Miss AK, okay, good night. My muscle relaxers are kicking in. I'm going in and out. Okay, babe. You have a good night's rest. Hello, Maz. Hello to you. Night, cousin, AKA. Yes. She said she on a struggle bus without her glasses. We know it's past her bedtime. I think we're at the end of the chat, you guys. Thank you so much for joining the live tonight. It's It's more. I can't decide. Is there more going on at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue or in these YouTube streets? But I just want. I posted a couple of things in my thing that I wanted to talk about. This two more scriptures. One scripture, well, actually one more scripture. 2 Timothy 4:3 says that for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but having itchy ears, they will heap to themselves teachers in accordance with their own lust, which pretty much the Bible's just saying that in as time goes on and as time gets shorter, as we know our days seem like are getting shorter, people will want things that will soothe their ears, which is people believe lies over the truth. And that scripture goes on and say that people would rather believe a lie than the truth. The fact that people would rather believe a lie is the reason why Jim Jones was able to fool so many people and to get them to drink the Kool-Aid that would lead to their demise. And then I wanted to talk about the word hypocrite. Hypocrite comes from the Greek word which means play actor. A hypocrite is someone pretending to be something. And I was attempting to add that into my lives when I was talking. But that is exactly what we see out here on these streets. We see a lot of hypocrisy. And just don't be the hypocrite. That's all I want to say. Just don't be the hypocrite. I wanted you guys to know what actually is going on, what I've seen, what I've heard, what I've endured, the lies that were told on me. I'm saying this for everyone to hear on my page. I never struck anyone's channel. Shayna, y'all, if I watched her videos, it may have been once or twice. When she comes on, I'm normally asleep. My husband will tell you, 8:30, 9 o'clock, I normally have my gown on and I have the head of the bed raised up, watching TV, mostly on my iPad, playing the game. That's not me. I'm not that girl. So someone have my URL. I don't know whose URL you got, but you probably should delete it because you might be committing a crime because you ain't got mine. You ain't got mine. And if you got it illegally. And we need to find out how you got it and why you got it. Right? Because I don't have nothing for you. I ain't struck you. I don't want you. I want to be around you. I'm not using no condom for you because I'm not going to be near you. I'm not going to ever be in the same vicinity of you. I'm never going to be in the same location as you. I'm never going to be anywhere near you. Period. All right? Anywhere. I don't care what's going on. I won't be there. Good night, Queen Script. Love you, girl. Well, that's my other lady. When I say I have the utmost respect for Miss Queen Script, baby, she would get me together and tell me you better than that. I don't want to hear that. Don't do that. You said one day at a time. It's been a struggle, but it's my new normal. And we're praying for you. You are definitely in our prayers. You're in our prayers. You're in our prayers. Said Lady Rowe, what's your DM? You know what I said? You have a page, right? Hit me up on Instagram or give it to Miss AK and she'll forward over to me if you can't get me because my page is private, but I'll contact you. I'll get with you. Okay. Truth hurts. It does hurt. Actually, all the ladies I need she needs all of our emails. Definitely will get it to you. So just drinking the Kool-Aid. Exactly. Drinking the Kool-Aid definitely hurts. We saw a lot of people who did not make it and are buried in Johannesburg. And we're so proud of you that you spoken up, Mod Squad, for like, girl, we are the Mod Squad. Illegally, that part. Exactly. If you have my URL or my IP address, you illegally obtained it because I didn't give it to you. And it belongs to me. It belongs to Lady Rowe. I pay for it. Hey, lady, I need your DM. Okay. That part, ooh. Yes, that was wild. When I say that was wild, I'm telling you, when I heard Miss Wanda say what she said on the live the other day with Butterfly, that automatically popped in my head. Girl, something wrong with you. Because you approaching people on the internet? All right. Me too, Lady Rowe. I'm in the bed, but exactly. When I tell you I'm in the bed, and I'll be in the bed like we have a bed that raises, I be in the bed knocked out. I work every day. I get up early in the morning, get my day started. So no man. She has all my friends. Okay, I said what I said. Okay, I definitely will. You know, if you're on IG, I'm gonna look for you on IG tonight. Sorry for what you had to go through and what you're going through. But so happy that you were and are able to rise above. I'm rise above the haters. Ain't that what Candy Burris has said? She rise above the haters. Y'all, we want to send all of our love and support to Michael Archer, aka D'Angelo's son, and his family on the passing of D'Angelo. D'Angelo was a neo soul artist, one of the best to ever hit the ground running. He brought us so many beautiful songs: Brown Sugar, You're My Lady. The list goes on and on and on. I salute you, brother, and I pray for your family. The fact that he fought a hard fight of pancreatic cancer. Pancreatic cancer is one of the most painful cancers that there is, and it takes you fast, and it's aggressive, and it's a hard thing to watch someone deal with. So I pray for that family. Pray for his son, Michael, as he gets ready to bury his father. We've been on this live 1 hour and 45 minutes, and I pray that I've said something that you guys enjoyed, was able to take away from, and are able to gain some knowledge from. And thank you guys for giving me some knowledge as well. Right. Prayers for Angie Stone's son, D'Angelo. So exactly. He lost two parents in this year in a span of a few months. Because I believe Miss Angie passed away, I believe, in February. And here we are in October, the beginning and the end of the year. So I'm sure this has not been a good year for, I think it's their son's name is Michael. So we're going to hold Michael up in prayer, as well as D'Angelo's family, that the Lord will bring them comfort, because it is not easy to lose a loved one. It's not easy to lose a mother and a father. I lost both. My father passed away, my mom 28 years later. So I had my mama a little bit longer than my dad. My dad passed away first, and I was a daddy's girl. So I really felt the crush of losing a father. So I am holding Michael up in prayer tonight as I get ready to log off. I'm going to say a quick prayer and we're going to go. Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you for the opportunity to get together, even through the internet, and speak with each other and have some commentary just back and forth, Lord. Thank you for the ladies who joined tonight, Lord. Ask that you wrap your loving arms protection around them tonight as they sleep. Lord, we ask that you bring comfort to D'Angelo's family, Lord, to whoever he left behind, his mother, father, sister, brother, his son, God. Bring comfort to his children. I don't know if he had more than one, God, but you know all, God, because you created us. Lord, bring comfort and understanding, Lord. Help them in the days ahead. Even when it looks like there's no one around, God, be that comfort that they need. Lord, bless every person under the sound of my voice, Lord. Bless them to have a good night's rest, Lord. Help them to wake in the morning refreshed with new mercies and grace that you allow us to have. We ask all these blessings in thy son Jesus' name, because you will forever be worthy of the praise. Amen. Y'all have a good night. If nobody told you today they love you, I love you, and there ain't a thing you can do about it. All I want is you just to leave me out of your drama. Bye-bye.